Manchester City have entered the race for Bournemouth star Antoine Semenyo. City are ready to trigger his £65 million release clause in January, leapfrogging Man United, Liverpool and Arsenal in the process. Pep Guardiola is looking to ease the goal-scoring load on Erling Haaland and wants the 25-year-old Ghanaian to help. Semenyo might be the most underrated forward in the Premier League, and right now, everyone wants to sign him. Hello and welcome back to INMR, where today I'm breaking down why Semenyo has become the player that everyone wants, the physical profile that makes him a nightmare to defend, and the technical qualities that let him play across the entire front line, and the intelligent movement that makes him such a dangerous outlet in Iraola's system. Let's get straight into it with his physical attributes. Semenyo has a strong athletic base. He stands at 6'1" and carries a lot of muscle across his whole body. This strength gives him great balance and helps him hold off defenders and keep the ball under pressure. He is very fast over long distances, which makes him dangerous in both attacking and defensive transitions. He also accelerates quickly over short bursts. Even with his power, he stays agile and light on his feet, changing direction easily to get past defenders. Physically, he often wins ground duels and is strong in the air. He has excellent stamina and a huge work rate, allowing him to play at high intensity for the full 90. If we take a look at him in possession, we all know that Semenyo is versatile, two-footed and can play well across any of the three attacking positions, which is a real advantage in modern football. His preferred foot is his right, but his comfort with both feet stops defenders from showing him onto a weaker side and gives him more options when passing or shooting. Technically, he controls and carries the ball very well. His first touch is clean, helping him get the ball under control quickly. And in tight spaces, he protects it with his strength and close control, making him very hard to dispossess. While he can beat defenders with body feints or stepovers, dribbling isn't always his first choice. He often prefers sharp passing moves and a quick give-and-go combination, especially in central areas to break defensive lines. His main goal is to attack the space behind defenders, using his pace to exploit gaps created by the initial pass. This shows his strong awareness and timing. From wide areas, he creates chances by attacking the space behind the back line. When he receives the ball on the flank, he waits for the right moments to slip a through ball into a teammate's run. Spotting and playing these early direct passes adds a valuable creative element to his game. One of Semenyo's standout qualities is his positioning behind defenders. He regularly finds the blind side, allowing him to lose his marker and receive the ball in space, whether he's playing centrally or out wide. His movement and awareness make him a constant threat. He often stays on the far shoulder of the last defender, creating space to run in behind. He also targets the fullback's blind side with well-timed bursts to get into that dangerous area. Another clever habit is how he sometimes stands in an offside position when Bournemouth have the ball. By delaying his run and timing it as the play moves forward, he ends up onside while gaining a step on his defender, giving him momentum to attack the space. Despite his speed and power, his decision-making in the final third can sometimes let him down. There are occasions where he keeps the ball for too long, slowing the attack and giving defenders time to recover. At times, he makes situations more complicated than they need to be instead of choosing that simpler option. Becoming quicker and sharper with his decisions under pressure would improve his overall impact, but at a club such as Manchester City, these are weaknesses that can be ironed out by Pep. Semenyo's work out of possession is a key part of Bournemouth's style. His defensive contribution shows both his athletic qualities and his understanding of the team's structure, which is vital in Iraola's intense system. He presses with energy and intelligence, chasing down the ball carrier and setting the tone for the press. He also positions himself well to block passing lanes and force opponents into less dangerous areas. He often runs deep into his own half to help defensively, cover space and support his fullback, and that willingness to track back over long distances helps Bournemouth stay compact. His pressing approach is deliberate and smart. He likes to close players down from their blind side, giving him a better chance of winning the ball or intercepting passes, which of course is perfect for a high pressing system. Overall, Semenyo is becoming the perfect modern forward. He is built for high intensity transition based football, and his mix of physical strength, versatility and sharp movement makes him a constant, unpredictable threat in attack. Although he still needs to improve his consistency and decision making in the final third, his work rate, tactical awareness and ability to exploit space make him a hugely valuable player for Bournemouth, with clear potential to develop even further at the top level. So what do you think? Which team will Semenyo end up at in 2026? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. That is where I'm going to end today's podcast, but there are plenty of others that you can go and listen to. For more content, be sure to check out my website. That's inmrfootball.co.uk. On there, you can find match reports, live blogs, club updates, and so much more. And if that's not enough, INMR is also on X and Instagram, so you can follow me on both of those platforms for even more daily football content. Thank you very much for listening, and I will see you in the next one.